So a topic that I've been going over the past couple weeks is weight training for women and how weight training does not make you bulky. Now, I've been weight training for, I hate to say it, but for 30 years or so. I started in my 20s and I have gone through different phases of my weight training, but mainly main focus of my weight training has been to build muscle. And in that 30 years of building muscle, this is what I have. So this isn't super bulky, right? I do have a little bit of muscle, but this took a lot of work. And to get these kind of muscles, I'm not saying I'm huge, right? They just have a little bit of muscle on me, and it's taking a lot of work. So I have gone anywhere from a 3-day-a-week training plan to 5 days a week. Currently, I'm on a 5-day-a-week training plan, working on those muscles, right? But to do that, to gain muscle, you also have to eat enough calories to support that muscle. And that's usually looks like 500 calories over, maybe not 500, but definitely around 300 calories over your maintenance. And you can get away with 500 if you are training really hard, which I like to eat. I prefer to eat 2,200 calories. So I definitely want to make sure that my training is on point with that. So there are several factors that go into building that muscle. Number one is going to be the calories. Number two is the training stimulus. And they have to go hand in hand. You have to lift heavy enough to elicit that muscle growth. And you also have to rest adequately. So doing a 35-minute cardio session and then hitting the weights for like 15 minutes isn't really going to lead to building muscle. And then taking rest days is super important. Taking like a yoga class where you can stretch and relax the muscles and not always hammering the body is going to let those muscles build. Also sleep. So you need sleep to build the muscles because that's when the muscle repair happens. So to say when women say that they're going to get bulky, it's just not possible. Like I'm trying to get bulky and it is hard work. Some women do have a natural tendency to put on a little bit more muscle, but for the most part, you really need to put in concentrated effort and to put in the amount of calories that you need. And also that doesn't mean just eating a lot of food, right? It means eating the appropriate foods. Protein, you definitely want to make sure that you are getting at least 1 gram of protein per body weight, a little bit more when you are in a muscle building phase. And also when I say phase, like you shouldn't always be trying to build, just like you shouldn't always be trying to diet. So I've spent the last, I'm just going to say 10 months in a building phase. So I have had a couple of little cuts here and there to get off a little bit of the extra weight that has come on. But I've spent the good past, most of the year in a building phase. So that means I have been eating just a little bit over maintenance calories, probably around 300 calories over maintenance. And that's letting me build up some muscle. And just in the past like 6 weeks, I have been in a cut because I'm getting ready for a photo shoot that I think is going to happen in July. So I'm still going to the gym and training, but you don't really want to be always dieting, just like you don't always want to be building. So there's a happy medium. Like there's something to be said for maintenance. I still am striving to put on muscle, so I prefer to be on a building phase. But with the building comes on a little bit of fat. So I will intersperse some periods of dieting in there as well to get off that fat, but not always in a dieting phase. So I prefer to be in a building phase. Maintenance is great. Maintenance is when you are going on vacation or just living your regular life. So there's something to be said for these phases, but to put on muscle is a lot of work for women. And to get that toned look that you really want, what toned is having muscle and being able to see it. So work on those muscles, ladies. Don't be afraid of getting bulky. It's just not going to happen. Lift as heavy as you can safely, and I promise you are going to love the results. I hope this helps. I will see you next week. I hope this was helpful for you. If you are interested in your own weight training program, I would love to write one for you. This can be easily delivered to you online through my app called True Coach, and I can set up a program for you for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, whatever you want based on your level of experience and the equipment that you have available. So just get in touch with me and I'd be more than happy to bring you a comprehensive weight training program that's going to guarantee you results.